Hello students, I am Mrs. Supriya Chilveri. I am a teacher at Deccan Education Society's Ferguson College, Pune. I teach vocational electronics subject and its code is C2. Today, I am going to teach you chapter number 1 of paper 2, that is number systems, codes and binary arithmetic. This chapter has got 15% of weightage in the HSC board exam. So let us begin with the PPT presentation. Chapter contains introduction, number systems, binary number system. In that we are going to see binary to decimal conversion, decimal to binary conversion, hexadecimal number system, hexadecimal to decimal number conversion, decimal to hexadecimal conversion, hexadecimal to binary conversion, binary to hexadecimal conversion. Fifth point will be the codes. In that we are going to see BCD, ASCII and ABCD code. Sixth point will be binary arithmetic. In that binary addition and subtraction, 1's complement of binary numbers, 2's complement of binary numbers and binary subtraction by 1's complement method, binary subtraction by 2's complement method. All these points we are going to cover in this 6th point. 7th point will be signed binary numbers. So let us start with the introduction topic. Any number system is an ordered set of symbols known as digits defined for performing arithmetic operations like addition, multiplication, etc. These number systems are widely used in digital systems like computers, logic circuit, etc. These digital systems are required to handle data which may be numeric, alphabets or special characters. Such a data must be converted into binary format by using different type of codes. For example, BCD code, ASCII code, ABCD code, etc. In this chapter, we are going to discuss these number systems, codes and binary operations like addition and subtraction. So let us start with the number systems topic. The radix or base of the number system is the number of digits or basic symbols used in that number system. Commonly used number systems are first decimal number system. Its radix is 10. It has 10 symbols, that is from 0 to 9. And the example of this decimal number system is 15. Next number system is binary number system. Its base is 2. It has 2 symbols, 0 and 1, and example is 1, 1, 1, 1. Octal number system, its base is 8. That number system has 8 symbols, that is 0 to 7, and example is 17. Hexadecimal number system has base 16 and symbols 16 that are shown over here as 0 to F. Example is F. So let us start with the binary number system. The number system with base 2 is known as binary number system. Only 0 and 1 are used as symbols. 0 and 1 are called as binary digits or bits. Leftmost bit in the number is called as most significant bit, that is MSB. Rightmost bit in the number is called as least significant bit, that is LSB. String is a group of characters, numeric alphabets, written one after another. Group of 4 bits is called as nibble. Group of 8 bits is called as a byte. Example, find LSB, MSB, nibble and bytes present in given binary number. So let us solve one example. So here we have a given binary number as 1101 0010 1110. As this given binary number, it is a 12 bit. So let us find the LSB and MSB for this number. See, this is a most significant bit that you are seeing on the screen, and the next bit, that is LSB bit of the number. Okay, and in the second we are going to find out the nibbles by making group of 4 bits. So there are 3 4-bit groups, so we have 3 nibbles given binary number. Okay, in the third, the group of 8 bit will form a byte in the given number and remaining 4 bits will form nibble. So let us start with the topic, that is binary to decimal conversion. A binary number can be converted into its equivalent decimal number using weights assigned to each bit position as given below. So the given table, if you see carefully, the power of 2's grow on increasing negatively by 1 to the rightmost from the binary point. And from the binary point, if you go left side, then powers of 2 are going to increase positively by 1. So if we simplify, we can write the above weights as follows, as shown in the down table. Binary numbers with their equivalent decimal numbers that are shown over here. So binary number from 000 to 111, their equivalent decimal number are shown in this table. So let us start with the binary to decimal conversion. Example, to find decimal equivalent of binary number 11101.1101. So for this binary number, we are going to find out the decimal number. So let us first consider the integer part of this number. For integer, here in this example, the integer number is 11101, and to this corresponding each bit, here we have written positional weight. So by writing positional weight and simplifying, we get the answer in decimal number. Okay, number 16. If you carefully see, students, the 0th bit position, the 0th bit positional weight, that here we are going to cancel out. We are not going to take in the consideration, okay, for solving the example. So after simplification all these positional weights, we get answer as 29. So 1101, the integer part of the example, that binary numbers equivalent decimal number will be 29 here. So this is the integer part answer. Okay, let us solve for the fractional part of the example. Here 0.1101. For that each bit, here we have written positional weight, and again we are going to cancel out the positional weight for 0 bit. By simplifying all these positional weights, we get answer as 0.8125. So the fractional part of binary number, that is 0.1101, it is equals to 0.8125 in decimal. So this is the fractional part answer. So final answer will be 11101.1101 is equals to 29.8125. We'll get this answer by combining integer and fractional part of the given binary number. Okay, so this is the final answer. In this method for fractional part, multiply given decimal number by 2, write down each products and record the carry in the integer position. The carriers are taken in the forward order. Give the equivalent fractional binary number. We get an approximate answer. If more accuracy is needed, we should continue multiplying by 2 until we have as many as digits as necessary for our application. So to convert decimal number, we have one example to convert decimal number, that is 26.457 to a binary number. So let us solve this example. To convert decimal number, that is 26.457 to a binary number, here let us solve for integer part of the given number. So we are going to every time divide the number by 2 and by writing quotient with the remainders. Okay, so while doing so, we are going to every time note down the remainders. Okay, and we are going to continue this procedure until we get quotient as 0. So for the integer part of the decimal number, that is 26, we have the binary number as 11010 by taking all remainders in reverse order, that is from bottom to top. For fractional part of the given number, that is 0.457, we are going to every time multiplying that number by 2. So whatever the product that we are getting, that products we are noting down with the carries. Okay, so after doing so, we get the fractional decimals binary number as 0.457 is equals to 0.0110 by collecting all carries in forward order. So by combining integer part and fractional part, we have final answer as 26.457 decimal number, that is equivalent to a binary number of 11010.0110 hexadecimal number system. In the radix of the hexadecimal number system is 16. The basic symbols used in the system are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F. Hexadecimal numbers are preferred to specify addresses in microcomputers as they are much shorter than corresponding binary numbers. This saves the systems lot of time and energy by using the hexadecimal number system. Following table gives equivalent numbers in decimal, binary and hexadecimal number system. So here we have the decimal number, binary number and hexadecimal number from 0 to 50. Okay, so if you carefully see, for decimal number 10, we have binary number as 1010, but for this hexadecimal number system, that decimal number we are going to show as a character A. Okay, so likewise for 11 decimal number, we have hexadecimal number as B. So for 12 we have C, for 13 we have D, for 14 we have E, and for 15 we have F. Hexadecimal to decimal conversion. If you carefully see, from the hexadecimal point, the power of 16s gone increasing negatively by 1 to the right side, and from the hexadecimal point to the left, the powers of 16, they are going to increase positively by 1. To convert from hexadecimal to decimal, multiply each hexadecimal number by its weight and add the resulting products. Here we have one example. The hexadecimal number FA2, for that number we have to find out the decimal number. So by going all these steps, we have decimal number 4002 for a given hexadecimal number as FA. So by going all these steps, therefore the FA2 hexadecimal number is equivalent to a 4002 decimal number. So here every time, if you carefully see the hexadecimal numbers, we are going to multiply with those numbers by the power of 16s. Okay, by simplifying these steps, we have this answer. Okay, so here is the next example, that is 2b.2f. It is a hexadecimal number. For that corresponding hexadecimal number, we have to find out the decimal number. So again, by going through all these steps, we have the equivalent decimal number as 43.1836. Okay, so if you carefully see, to the hexadecimal number, every time we have multiplied the positional powers. Okay, and we have the final decimal number as 43.1836. Note that, students, the fractional part may not be an exact equivalent and therefore may give a small error. In this method, decimal to hexadecimal conversion, that is hex double method, In this method for integers, divide the given decimal number successively by 16, write down each quotient and its remainder. The process is continued till we get the quotient as 0. The remainders are taken in reverse order. Give the equivalent hexadecimal numbers. Remainder greater than 9 are changed to hexadecimal numbers. Similarly, for fractional part, multiplied by 16 and record the carries in the forward order. So let us solve one example. To convert decimal 545.789 to a hexadecimal number. So let us start with the first integer part. So in this method, we are going to first divide the given integer part number by 16, and every time we are noting down the quotients with the remainder. Okay. So by going all these 3 steps, we get the equivalent hexadecimal number for this integer part as, yes, of course, we are going to take the remainders in the reverse order, that is from bottom to top. So we have the answer as, for decimal number 5445 is equals to 221, and it is in the hexadecimal form. Now for fractional part of the decimal number, that is 0.789, we are going to multiply that number by 16 and noting down their products, and by writing their carry to the rightmost corner. Okay. So by going all these steps, we are going to find out the hexadecimal number by taking carries in forward order, that is from top to bottom. So fractional part of the decimal number is 0.789 and its equivalent hexadecimal number is 0.C9FB. So final answer, by combining integer part and fractional part, we have the answer as 545.789 is equals to 221.C9FB. So let us start with the new topic, that is hexadecimal to binary conversion. To convert from hexadecimal number to binary number, convert each hexadecimal number into its 4-bit binary equivalent. So example, here we have ABCD 0.012. This number, it is a hexadecimal number. For this given hexadecimal number, we are going to find out the binary number. Okay. So for that, we are going to find out the binary number for that corresponding bit of hexadecimal number. Okay. So A has 1010, B it is 1011, C 1100, D 1101. There is a fractional point over here, and after that, for corresponding hexadecimal number, that is 012, we have a corresponding binary number as 000, 0001, 0010. Okay. So when we combine this whole integer part and fractional part, we get final answer as, therefore ABCD 0.012, that is hexadecimal number, it is equivalent to a binary number of 1010, 10111, 1100, 1101.0000, 0001, 0010. Okay. Now let us see the next topic, that is binary to hexadecimal conversion. Here we have a binary number as 10110101.101101. Okay. So for finding the hexadecimal number for this corresponding binary number, we are going to first make a group of 4 bits of this binary number. So for that, we are going to add zeros to left side for integers. We are going to add zeros to right side for fractions. Okay. Then by writing corresponding 4-bit equivalent hexadecimal number, we get the final answer as 1011101001.101101 is equals to 5D5.B4, and this is in hexadecimal number. Okay. Now let us start the next topic, that is codes. A digital system, a large number of codes are in use to serve different purposes such as arithmetic operations, data entry, error detection and correction, etc. The information available in the form of alphabets, numerals and special characters or in any combination of these must be converted into binary format. A code is a unique combination of zeros and ones. Selection of a particular code depends on its suitability for the purpose. Binary number system is also called a natural or straight binary code. Other commonly used codes are BCD code, it is in 4-bit format. ASCII code, it is in 7-bit format. ABCD code, it is in 8-bit format. So let us start with the BCD code. BCD code, that is binary coded decimal. In this code, digits 0 through 9 are represented by their natural binary equivalents using 4 bits. For example, 35, this is a decimal number and is represented by 00110101 using decimal BCD code instead of 100011 in binary system. Thus, even though only 0 and 1 are used in the BCD code, it is different from binary number system. It requires more number of bits using BCD code than using binary code. BCD code is also called 8421 code. This is a weighted code. BCD code is identical to binary for decimal numbers from 0 to 9, but 1001 is the largest group and 1010 to 111 corresponding from 10 to 15 are forbidden groups. Following table shows BCD equivalent of some decimal numbers. Decimal number 0, for that we have BCD code 000, and for decimal number 9 we have BCD code 1001, and for decimal number 10 BCD code that we have to write like 0010000. Okay. Likewise, we have to write the BCD code for corresponding decimal number. Applications of BCD code, binary coded decimal. It is used for input and output operations in digital systems. BCD code is used in electronic counters, digital voltmeters and digital clocks. BCD code is used in pocket calculators. Here we are going to see decimal to BCD conversion. Convert each decimal number into its 4-bit binary equivalent. So let us see one example. 4693012, this is a decimal number. For this corresponding decimal number, here we are going to write the BCD code. So for decimal number 4, here we have 4 bits BCD code as 0100. For 6 we have 0110. For 9 1001, 30011. For 0 0000. For 1 we have BCD code 0001. For 2 0010. So in this fashion we are going to convert decimal number into its equivalent BCD code. Let us see the new topic, that is BCD to decimal conversion. To convert from BCD number to decimal code, convert each BCD code group of 4 bits binary equivalent. So here is one example: 0100, 1001, 0011, 1000. So let us find decimal number for this BCD code. 0100, that is corresponds to BCD code 4. 1001 corresponds to BCD code 9, and 0011 corresponds to 3. 1000 corresponds to 8. So this will form the decimal number as 4938 for the given BCD code. Advantages of BCD. Decimal numbers can be easily converted into BCD numbers and vice versa. We have to remember equivalent numbers for 0 through 9 only, as we convert only one digit at a time. Disadvantages of BCD. BCD numbers have limited value in computers. A modern computer must be able to process alphanumeric. Therefore, computers use binary numbers rather than BCD numbers. Rules of binary addition do not apply to the entire 8421 BCD number, but only to the individual 4-bit groups. Now let us see the next code, that is ASCII code. ASCII, its full form is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII is a 7-bit binary code used for representing 128 numbers, letters, punctuation marks, and other symbols. A sufficient number of code combination is available to represent both upper and lower case letters of the alphabet. This code allows manufacturers to standardize computer hardware such as keyboards, printers, and video displays. The ASCII is most widely used data communication code. The format of ASCII is x6, x5, x4, x3, x2, x1, x0, where each x is a 0 or a 1. The first 3 bits are taken from the column in which a symbol appears, and the last 4 bits correspond to the row. For example, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, this 7-bit ASCII code represents a character 8. 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, this 7-bit ASCII code represents character A. Yes, of course, it is a small letter A. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, this 7-bit represents a special symbol AND. So here is the ASCII code table. So suppose from this we want to find out the ASCII code for corresponding character. For that we have to go through some steps. So let us find the ASCII code for percentage. For that, first we have to find out first 3 bits, that is x6, x5, x4, which are placed as a column. Okay. So for this percentage, it corresponds to column 0, 1, 0 for first 3 bits. 0, 1, 0, right? So next, to find the remaining bits, that are x3, x2, x1, x0, that we are going to find out the corresponding row of the percentage, that is 0, 1, 0, 1. So here we have ASCII code as for percentage, of course, it is 0, 1, 0, first 3 bit, and remaining bit 0, 1, 0, 1. So in this fashion, we can find out the ASCII code for particular character. Okay. This is all about the today's lecture. In the next lecture, we are going to see the remaining part of this chapter. Thank you.